at Ruslan TSYKALO, 17 years of age, part of a 19-strong Ukrainian boxing team. Here is Lorenzo FAIS. He's 19 years of age, and he's one of a 7-man, 8-woman team, a 15-strong contingent from the Azuri nation. So the referee from Kyrgyzstan just ensuring that the equipment is correct and as it should be. Oh, too much moisture and petroleum jelly on the face of FAIS. That to help the punches slip and slide rather than have an adhesive quality to grip and potentially tear the skin. Final instructions issued, a sporting touch of gloves, and we're ready for the start of action.
Round 1.
So the second bout of day 2 here in Kielce 2021. We remain in the 52kg flyweight division. 28 boxers comprise this weight class. Tall southpaw wearing red is Ruslan TSYKALO, 17 years of age, part of a maximum strength 10-strong men's boxing team. His women's side one shy of competing in every weight class. The more compact figure wearing blue, trying to close the distance by inching forwards, but he's been put on the end of straight punches by TSYKALO is Lorenzo FAIS. FAIS almost exclusively boxing on the back foot, but he's measuring his man very well indeed and using his longer arms to good effect to keep the man at blue at bay. That's where FAIS wants to be, and he did get into good effect and land an arcing right hand around the corner. Beautiful left cross again backs up the man in blue, and a reverse 1-2 that time. The left hand was off the mark, but the final right jab, just as it was there, right on target. So both of these men getting down to business immediately. No feeling out process whatsoever between these teenagers here on the global stage. But invariably, through this first half of the round, it's TSYKALO who's producing first and third boxing. He's starting the exchanges and invariably having the final word as well. FAIS is having his successes, but there's an example of it once again. For the one cluster he landed, TSYKALO landed 2 clusters. Through this first half of the round, probably puts him ahead, at least from my vantage point here ringside. Well, TSYKALO demonstrating he's a very composed operator indeed. Cool on the ropes, sidestepping left and right. Good work to the body from FAIS. And again, that is one way to slow down a boxer who uses good leg movement to skit around the boxing ring. Good punch picking once again, even though his back is to the ropes. Nice spin out to center ring from TSYKALO. Just short of the range with his attempted straight punches. There was an exchange of backhands there as the two boxers came together. Look at FAIS concentrating on the torso of the man in red. Jolting left hand, drives him backwards, and then as he marched across the ring, TSYKALO picked off the man in blue with another cracking southpaw left. Really putting his man onto the end of punches now. And even though there was a right hand success from FAIS, the greater volume of scoring punches is coming from the man in red. Really stepping on the gas now, because for the perhaps first 2.5 minutes of this opening round, he was almost exclusively on the back foot. Now he would hold his feet to make a point of standing his ground, but then for the final 20 seconds or so, he really got onto the front foot and looked to back up FAIS. Good round of boxing, and look at that, so much so that one official scoring it as a clear round, 10-8 for the judge from Scotland in favor of TSYKALO, 10-9 for all of the other scoring judges. So some of the action from that opening round, and the punch picking from TSYKALO was exquisite indeed. FAIS did have his successes more often than not. The exchanges were being initiated and concluded by the man in the opposite corner. So what adjustments can the Italian
Round 2.
team make to try and get their man back into the mix? He considered the opening round 10-8 for one of the scoring judges, 10-9 for the other 4. TSYKALO trying to land with that, FAIS trying to land with that counter right hand, but was just short of the mark. Again, FAIS trying to work his way in, but he's being occupied by straight punches from TSYKALO, who's demonstrating real good ring craft here. Able to box on both the back foot and the front foot, and he is setting the terms of this contest. Now, he's the more compact figure his FAIS. Does he have it within his wherewithal as he lands a good right hand upstairs and then targets the body to try and quicken things up? There's a good right hand over the top from the man in blue. Scored with the left hand around the corner. TSYKALO proffering a low-held guard now. Very relaxed now. Bit of a naughty tactic that. Holding out the right hand as a measuring stick. I suppose he would say that he was twitching with it and using it as a jab, but not allowed to hold it out like a lance and keep your man on the end of it without trying to throw a punch. So again, TSYKALO content to edge towards the corner, and then look how he spins off to the right, spinning off the line to land with his own pecking right cross, and he's back on that shot again and following it up with backhands, straight southpaw lefts, just continuing to pile up points as we approach, well, through the opening first half of this second round. FAIS has got to try something different here. But again, these still, even though we're on the global stage and they're representing their country, these boxers still learning. Beautiful looping left hand landed by TSYKALO. But FAIS has got to try and implement some alternative type of strategy here. But there's a good right hand which jolts the head back of TSYKALO from FAIS. But he needs more of it because he's being outworked, outpunched and outscored with 2 minutes gone in the round. Having a really difficult time trying to pin TSYKALO down, and at this type of distance and at this type of tempo, this isn't going to produce the turnaround that he requires with 1 2/3 rounds gone. And again, it's TSYKALO who goes through the gears with that volley of straight punches. Again, one of the great things about tournament boxing is that you're going to be presented with so many styles. That is why AIBA tournaments of both the international, multi-nation, continental, and indeed global tournaments are such valuable learning grounds. And at this nascent stage of their careers, as TSYKALO digs in and wings a left hand around the corner, all of this in-ring education, absolutely invaluable. But make no mistake, it's a competition as well. Both boxers keen to progress through to the next round. But it's the man in red who is in complete control. 2 rounds, 10-8 for the Scottish judge Ravi Rai, 10-9 for all of the other 4 judges. So with just 1 round to go, the man in blue, he has got to let it all hang out, because again, this isn't round-robin boxing, it is tournament boxing. Loser goes home, or at least will take no further part in the tournament. Terrific work once again in spurts from TSYKALO. When he elected to put his punches together, they came in quick-fire fashion. And he was so busy trying to evade and fend those off, FAIS wasn't able to get his own offense away.
Round 3.
So into the third and final round then, and the man in blue needs the 3 minutes of a lifetime here, but again, run onto that southpaw jab by TSYKALO, who is demonstrating wonderful ring craft in this opening contest in the men's 52kg flyweight division. Up on his toes now, switch hitting. Momentarily orthodox. Again, just tempting and teasing with that right hand, sidestepping left and right. Beautiful work to pivot out of the corner and get back to the space of center ring. And he's really showcasing his skills here now, is TSYKALO. And FAIS is increasingly finding this an impossible mission. Picked off once again, swinging and missing. And we talk about reach advantage. Well, TSYKALO is using his physical attributes of longer arms, greater height, and just keeping the man in blue at bay. Beautiful single left hand once again. FAIS continuing to chug forwards, but he can't get into his own punching range. So again, can he go through the gears? Can he quicken the tempo? He scores with a good right hand to the body, targeting the torso of the man in red once again. But TSYKALO, unperturbed, gets back to the space of ring center. So TSYKALO keeping himself out of harm's way, not taking any risks, and beginning to turn on the style now. And that's not to disrespect his opponent, the man in blue, just to show him that, listen, I'm the governor here, and I'm letting you know that. Maybe you know it somewhere inside as well, showing that he can do pretty much as he likes. Beautiful 1-2 once again, up on his toes, pop, pop, left-right combination, and then back on his back foot once more. So he's demonstrated different facets of his game here as TSYKALO. Looks as though he's predominantly a back foot boxer, but on occasion he has held his ground to satisfy the judges, and he's even got on the front foot on occasions as well. On whatever facet he has chose to box in, he has proved to have the measure of Lorenzo FAIS. Reigning in Italian national champion at 52 kilograms. Found this a difficult task indeed. Running out of time inside half a minute to go in the third and final round. And again, that's just a contest in microcosm, because more often than not, it's the scoring shots that are just disrupting the flow that FAIS is attempting to establish. There's the 10-second clapper, and he just continues to showcase his shot selection once again, does TSYKALO. Two men exchanging just before the final bell, but a terrific exhibition of boxing. We'll surely see him go through to the round of 16. Very good display indeed. He swept the opening 2 rounds for all 5 of the scoring judges, and the third round, despite the best efforts of FAIS, was very much a case of more of the same. But FAIS deserves credit for continuing to compete. Didn't come here to make up the numbers, but he met a man who just knows more than he does and was able to exhibit it here on this stage in Kielce 2021. Let's get the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the red corner, TSYKALO Ruslan, Ukraine.
So there's confirmation of a unanimous point decision victory from Ruslan TSYKALO. Big margins of victory for 3 of the 5 scoring judges. The judges from the Czech Republic and Kazakhstan scoring it 10-9 in his favor in all 3 of the rounds.
Number 25
but look,
in ring A.
10-8. 10-8s abounding across the course of the tournament. A brilliant display